Let's get high.
Hello, cadets. This is General Lemuel Howitzer, retired. Welcome to the Big Monster Briefing Room. I have no idea what number episode this is. We're around 200 now. Anyway, we are going to run for the first time in color in our timeline, the Black Scorpion. Last week was Black History Month. It's kind of a rollover. You were doing Black Scorpion, which was a Willis O'Brien monster movie. He's the guy that did King Kong, the first King Kong, and he did Mighty Joe Young, and he trained Ray Harryhausen, who became, a legendary in the monster business. But before we get into this training film, let me bring on Major Havoc, Master Sergeant Major Havoc.
Yes, sir. That's me.
All right. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting 1950s horror training film. I don't see it a lot. It was pretty graphic, actually. I guess they figured they could get away with it because it's like puppets. It's not really real, but But yeah, I mean, they got people getting stung by giant scorpions and stuff.
Yep, they sure do. They got people getting ripped apart and cars getting damaged and
the posters all had like warnings on them. We dare you, not to run out of the theater. Horrified.
Yeah.
The manager has the right to turn the lights on if he needs to, if the audience becomes disruptive.
Yeah.
So pretty interesting ad campaign marketing.
Yeah.
Kind of William Castle type stuff.
Yeah. General, can I just say it's nice to see your mustache back the proper.
I kind of penciled it in a little bit this time.
Oh.
I don't like the thin. I don't like it to be too thin. So I'm hoping it'll grow back faster. Maybe next week. It's almost there. But I did have to put a little pencil to it tonight. Anyway, thanks for pointing it out. So this is the first time, I believe, anywhere that we are showing pictures from this film in color. If you try to find pictures in color on the internet, it's all black and white except for the posters. Right.
Yeah.
Which were like three, four colors posters, those things. Like it's like got some red and it's got some blue maybe, and that's it. So this should be pretty interesting to watch this or to see this in color from beginning to end. It's again, it's kind of an elusive film. You don't see it that much. And excuse me, just a little drink there. A little cherry juice. Richard Denning, who plays the lead in this, he plays Hank Scott. You probably look at him and you go, hey, I've seen that guy somewhere. And you're probably thinking to yourself, hey, maybe I've seen him in some other training films, some other horror films, because he looks like that kind of guy. He definitely fits here. But actually, you probably recognize him from Hawaii Five-0 because he did a regular character of the governor of Hawaii in Hawaii Five-0 back in the 60s and the early 70s. So Richard Denning is his name. We also have Mara Corday, who was also in Tarantula. So as Roy Orbison would say, she was a naughty girl. Did Playboy spreads and a lot of pinup shots and stuff back in the day. And she's kind of naughty in this film too. If you look at the pictures that we've screenshot of her, again, we're not trying purposely to make her look naughty, but yeah, there she is. Anyway, we'll see what we see. Let's get into that timeline. Starts out with a volcano, as a lot of these giant monster training films do.
Mhm.
This kind of thing.
Yep.
Something destructive. Starts something more destructive. But this time it's in Mexico.
The beginning, I kind of like the beginning of this movie, this training film, because it has kind of a newsreel documentary feel to it. Like you got this narrator. Uh oh. You got this narrator, talking about, oh yes, yeah, got to be careful there.
It happens more and more as I get older.
Yep. Well, I'm not there to give you the Heimlich. Sorry. So.
Yeah, if I have to push myself over the edge of the chair, I'll do it.
Yep.
But I think I'm okay. Yeah, this actually has a kind of well, and again, a lot of these things open with these kind of, a lot of them at this time, started with like the atomic bomb. And again, they made it kind of look like a documentary, like you said, trying to make it look more realistic in the beginning. When you first go in, it kind of funnels you into the Black Scorpion,
Yeah.
Because we know what's going to come out of that volcano. It's not going to be good. It's going to be something animated and giant, and it stings people. So I mean, two guys who are here to check out the volcano, geology kind of guys. Hank Scott, played by Richard Denning, and Artur Ramos, played by Carlos Rivas. Great to see a Mexican actor working back at that time and not having to play Indians all the time in Westerns.
But I think you got that. Might have got that backwards. I think he's playing Dr. Ramos.
Yeah, Artur Ramos, played by Carlos Rivas.
Right.
Yeah, I had it wrong when I first wrote it, and then I scribbled it out and reversed it. We talked about it before. Okay. Anyway.
Right.
That's what's sticking in your mind was I had it wrong before. But I said it right.
Yeah.
So, you got that little delay kind of thing happening now. They're in their Jeep, checking things out. They're close to what's going on, and they're trying to put up the telephone lines again. Telephone lines came down in the area, and they're putting up the new telephone lines so that people can communicate. And they, give the little high sign to the guy that's up on the pole there, and he's like, he tells them that there's a little town that was hit particularly hard right around the bend. So they decide to drive out there to see what's going on. And it's important we see this guy because later we come back to him, and him and his crew are like the first victims that we see killed by the Black Scorpions when they come out. And there's more than one. There's a whole bunch of. So they walk into the town because there's a tree that's fallen, or a phone pole or something that's fallen across the road there. They can't drive, so they got to walk the last few steps into the. Oh no, I guess they did drive into. I'm sorry. Why did they put that tree or that thing there then in the way? What was the purpose?
Don't know, but yeah, they drive to. It's not a gas station, but like just a house.
A little village, right?
Yeah. Well, no, it's like a little house right before they get to the village.
Okay.
And because I think they heard on the radio something about police investigating some deaths and all that stuff, and
okay,
that's when they come across the police car right here.
Yeah, the police car is a wreck. And like, well, whoa! And the guy gets Ramos gets on the police radio there, and he calls and says, "Well, the police car is a wreck, and I don't see any officer around here, and we'll report back to you when we can." and you got to admire the fact that he's wearing a leather jacket in Mexico.
Yeah,
they're both wearing these heavy duty jackets, and they're in Mexico, and there's a volcano erupting, which means that it's probably particularly hot there. But by gosh, they're wearing leather.
Yeah, they're manly men.
So they hear what sounds like a rattlesnake in there, and they kind of reacted. It turns out there's a baby. It's the only survivor in this area, the only living thing in this area. It's a little baby, cute little Mexican tyke, and they pick him up, take him out.
Yep, as you do.
That picture there is a typical. Oh, it's just a baby. At
least so, at least they didn't start shooting before they figured out. Oh, it's a.
There it is. What the hell's that? Bam, 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 bam.
Exactly.
Oh, you woke up the baby. Blasting around. So yeah, they take him out into the Jeep, and this is when Ramos finds the police officer, and he's very dead. And I can't remember if they said anything about it, but he's been poked through the chest, basically. You know, he's been stung by a giant scorpion. And look at his face.
They don't know. Yeah, I know. They don't notice it till later. Well, actually, there's like a doctor later on. It's like, told me, yep, they got stung in the back.
Oh, stung in the back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he's full of venom, full of scorpion venom.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So I guess they load him up the back of the car and they take him to the church. That's where Father Delgado meets him. Now this guy doesn't look like a Spanish priest to me. He looks more like an Irish priest. What am I doing here in Mexico? Oh. But it's Father
Delgado. Down here. They brought me down from Dublin.
They brought me from Dublin to come and start a mission here. Tell me I'm wrong.
No.
He looks more Irish than he does Mexican. So anyway, that's Father Delgado, and he invites them in for dinner, which is nice of him. Evidently, he's making good tidings. He's got a nice spread there. And, they converse about, all the kinds of strange things that are happening now since the volcano erupted. And I know there's a point to this scene, but it's been a long time since I screenshot it.
Oh.
So if you
remember talking about, he tells them about the people are scared because there's some kind of legend about a giant bull, and they think that's the one that's killing the people. And of course the two scientists are like, giant bull, yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Well, and it's funny because later they start to find dead cattle, dead bulls and stuff all around the place. And that's because there's black scorpions around there, killing stuff, eating stuff. So they're out the next day, again, checking out the area, taking samples. And Hank, Dr. Scott, Janet.
Dr. Scott.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Rocky. I'm sorry. That just came to my mind for some strange, stupid reason.
Yep.
So, Dr. Scott, that might have been a Richard O'Brien thing. You might have actually called him that for a reason. Anyways, he's looking at his binoculars and sees a hottie on a horse close by. And she falls off he tells Ramos, hey, check this out. And then she falls off the horse. And Ramos like, oh, she fell off her horse. So they go to help her.
Well, they do a little bit because she falls off the horse. He gives Ramos the binoculars, and all he sees is the horse running off. It's like, yeah, it's a horse, so what? Like, what?
Oh, that's right.
So do a little funny bit there.
So yeah, so they go to help her. They drive out there. They go to help her, and she rolls over. And it's funny because the first scene, when she first looks at him, she's like, "What the hell?" She's got to look like, "Who the hell?" And then she goes, "Ooh, hey, you're." Look at that look on her face. You're a tall drink of water. Someday I'm going to be the governor of Hawaii. And then she sees the other guy. It's like, whoa, it's raining men. So she's like happy she fell off her horse.
Hallelujah.
Mara Corday. She's a naughty girl. So she, invites him to her place, or she said, "Can you give me a lift?" And he goes, "Well, come on over to the Jeep and get some water. We got to make sure you're okay, and then we'll take you home." That kind of thing. The horse will go back, on its own. And it's there that Dr. Ramos finds, I don't know, kind of a fossil.
Yeah,
it's a kind of a clear, crystallized, fossil obsidian. There you go. And he's like, "Hey, take a look at this," And she's like, "He's not very good at this pickup thing, is he?"
No.
Because the other guy's got her completely enthralled. He's helping her out and everything. The other guy's saying, "Hey, look at the rock I found."
Yeah. And I gotta give the movie credit. I gotta give the timeline or the training film credit that I think any other movie, probably these two guys would have been all like competitive and fighting over the girl and all that stuff, but they don't. He's cool about it. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't think Ramos is into it. It's like his mind is not in the game, that's for sure. Because she's cooing and yeah, she's she's letting it be known, hey, I'm a swinger, baby. So anyway, Scott, Dr. Scott, Janet, Rocky, he's picking up on all the signals. He's got it. Now here they all look miserable. I don't know why, but this screenshot, they all look like they're hating life. Look at third wheel, and I got to take this girl home and drop her off. And he's like, "What the hell is she doing in our Jeep?" Ramos could have been gay. I don't know.
I had him all to myself, and now this woman has appeared. Damn it.
So they get to her property, and all the Mexican workers that work for her, she's kind of like a rich plantation owner. They're like, "Hey, what are these Padeo gringos doing here?" Corday. No, they don't say that. But that's the look they got on their face. Like, "Hey, what are they doing here?" She's like, "Oh, don't worry about my new friends." Anyway, yeah, they're all worried about, like you said, the giant bull thing and the volcano and everything, and she's trying to calm them all down and everything. And the other guys go to see if they can find out what the hell happened with this policeman, and they go to this doctor, Jose de la Cruz, played by Pascual Garayapina. And he looks in his microscope, and I guess this is the blood of the policeman, and it's full of, toxin. It's full of like venom, kind of like from an insect. So he's telling him, "Yeah, well, this is insect venom. Well, how could such a large dose get into a human being?" "Well, it's not like we got a giant monster running around." That's the next slide. They're all laughing about it. It's not like we got giant scorpions or tarantulas running around.
Well, it's another little bit where, well, in this slide, he's telling this guy to, "Here, I want pure water, and then I want you to put a sample of blood, and then some tequila and some other stuff." And he goes like, "Well, okay, I understand what all the other stuff you asked for, but what's tequila for?" He said, "Oh, I think you call it a coffee break." Anyway,
yeah,
that's.
I think my joke was funnier.
It was.
I think they should have used mine. Anyways, I got to keep the show interesting. We want people to tune in. So, and again, he's wearing a leather vest. At least he's got a vest on this time, not a full jacket. And Scott has got, just a shirt, which is good, but it's a long sleeve shirt, so he's gonna sweat. So they go back to her hacienda. She's invited him back for dinner after a hard day's work. Again, the guys that work there, they just don't seem to be too much into the foreign guys that are there. The guys, the newcomers. I'm making that up. I don't know. Again, I guess it's more of the same stuff. Hey, the giant bull's going to kill us in our sleep.
Basically, yeah.
I hope I don't offend any Mexican people. This is a very Mexican-themed movie. It really is. So she takes him on inside, whips off her cowboy hat, and they have a nice little dinner together. And then later, what the hell are those pendejo gringos doing here? I mean, look at this. We don't need no stinking badges. This looks like a scene out of the Magnificent Seven. So after dinner, again, they go to this so we can go from dinner to after dinner. We meet Juanito, played by Mario Navarro, who, if he's alive, is a very old man now because he was a kid in this. And it was the 50s.
No,
70s.
He died in 2023.
Died in 2023.
And
I think we talked about him before the show too. You said he was he's in the Magnificent Seven, which we made a joke about just now.
That's right.
He's one of the kids in there, right?
Yep.
When you die, can I have your gun?
And Mara, this lady here, she died last year. She was 95.
Oh, wow.
2025.
Yeah.
For people watching this in the future.
There you go.
And she looked just like that.
She looked the same. She aged well.
She aged well.
Again, she's sending him all the signals, and he's picking up on it. Can I get you a smoke? They're enjoying themselves after dinner time. And then Rainbow's like, hey, if you look at my rock. He's totally not kept picking up the signals. Look at him. He's making the moves. And the other guy's like, look at my rock. It's still here. You can see a scorpion in there. Hey, look at that. And sure enough, he's like, hey, he's right. There is it's kind of a big scorpion too. It's in there. And I guess they drop the rock and it breaks open.
No, they crack it open.
They actually crack it open.
He
Why
cracks
would you
it
do
open.
that?
Like, well, let's let the scorpion out. Because that's a smart thing to do.
And it's alive. That's the crazy thing. It's like a fossil, but this thing's alive. It's like moving around. It's like, how the hell did this thing stay alive for God knows how many years on a rock? Only in movies, folks. Only in training films. So this thing's moving around. They're like, hey, man, it's alive. And Juanito's like, I want to have it. Can I have it? I want the pet. So they trap it, get it in a jar. If it survived being in a rock for 5 million years, it'll probably survive being in this capped up jar for a while. And the dog is like, I want to eat it. I'm not sure why they keep showing the dog, but there it is. They show the German Shepherd a couple times.
I kept thinking, okay, the dog's going to have some, he's going to rescue somebody or.
Yeah, he's going to get stung by a scorpion.
They're going to get stung by a scorpion. Nope, we never see the dog again after this.
Yeah, I mean, Juanito loves the dog, and is with the dog in the next part of the scene. But yeah, like you said, you just never see the dog again. Maybe they had a scene where the dog got killed and decided, let's take that out. That's not going to be good.
Yeah, it's probably
Didn't work in Revenge of the Creature. It's not going to work here. Everybody hated the fact that he killed the dog in Revenge of the Creature.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she tries the phone, and she gets the guy that's on the phone line on the pole there. He says, "Oh, you were still connecting," and as they're talking, the black scorpions attack, and they kill his partner that's down on the ground right away. And again, this is Willis O'Brien, so it's really good animation. It's like King Kong animation, and this is the first time we're seeing it in color. It's always been black and white. You know, all of his stuff was always black and white. So here we're seeing the Scorpions moving around in color. Well, actually, we're not seeing them move, but you know what I mean. And they had I guess a giant scorpion head that they could get close-ups with. And the thing's drooling all the time. It should have been called the giant drooling scorpions because they're drooling all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen scorpions leave a drool trail, you know, real scorpions, but these drool a lot. They're like Pavlov's dog. Ooh, humans. They drool a lot. And it looks more like a spider in the face to me than a scorpion, but there it is. And the guy on the line is like, he sees the scorpion come under the bridge next to him, and he's like, he's about to lose 5 pounds all brown, because there's no way to get down from there. He's basically just chow now, and of course it's looking up at him like, and meanwhile she's on the phone going, hello, what the hell? Are you okay? What's going on? And she brings him over the phone. Scott, yeah, there's something going on here. I don't know what the hell it is, but they don't sound good. Get off this party line. You remember party lines way back in the day?
Oh, yeah.
Back in that time, they had party lines. So another guy gets into the truck and tries to get away. And we get a nice little scene where the scorpion picks up the truck and stings it and, you know, throwing it around. And it's pretty cool. Again, they're pretty gnarly looking when they're moving around. If you haven't seen Black Scorpion, it's pretty good animation, pretty good stuff. Way before CGI. I don't think that we have had a CGI movie with giant scorpions in it yet. I think the last giant scorpion I saw was in the 70s in Damnation Alley. And then they just stopped doing giant scorpions in movies. They're very scary.
Actually, they're giant scorpions in the remake of Clash of the Titans.
Oh, okay.
To get the animated.
And that was Ray Harryhausen.
CGI. Well, no.
Oh, the remake.
Well, the remake did the CGI scorpions.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't think I've seen that one.
And I'm not sure.
That's the one where everybody has a beard, even the women.
Yeah. Even the women have, exactly.
They all have beards.
Exactly.
And they're all, you know, enjoying their beards. Okay, so there's the truck getting picked up and thrown aside and stung, and pretty cool. This poor guy. Again, there's nowhere to go from here except in the scorpion's mouth. Maybe we should try another line. So they decide, hey, we got to get out there, see what's going on with these guys. It sounds like they're in trouble. So they decide to get up and go out there. And again, this is the last scene we see the dog. Juanito's there by the dog. They go outside. Juanito's like, I want to come with you. Kids. They always get in the way when the giant monster's around. So they go out to the Jeep. And Juanito comes out, hey, let me come with you. And then one of the giant excuse me. My God, where did that come from? Giant scorpion shows up right there. Juanito, look out! It's kind of an interesting roar because it's kind of like a Kong roar, the early Kong roars, mixed with kind of like them, you know, kind of, you know, they kind of mix it all up. You know, so you got a kind of a strange sound for these creatures. So they shoot at them, and that seems to be effective. I mean, it hurts them. Doesn't kill them, but it hurts them enough to where they, you know, they leave you alone. Okay, I spoke too soon. There's the close-up again. Drool. Food.
That's a special kind of face there.
That's a face that only a mother could love. A giant scorpion mother. Although, at the end of this film, the giant scorpion mother turns on all the others.
Yeah.
So she goes back to the phone. She's like, help, help. Oh, shit, the phone's wrong. It's out. She realizes, oh, I shouldn't have come back here. The phone's out. So, yeah, Scorpion's attacking. And let's go to the next slide. They continue to shoot at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but they get in their vehicles and they go to town. So they bring this damn thing. It chases after them. They bring it right to the town. All the people. Great move. There it is. And then we meet Major Cosio, played by Arturo Martinez, who is a very effective soldier up until the very end of this film. And then he does something really stupid that kills him. He does a real... what would they call those? The Darwin moments or the Darwin Awards.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll get into that when we get into it. So again, we get some more nice animation of the Scorpion attacking everything, and everybody freaking out and running. And okay, so you got, this movie was 1957, I believe. So it's 3 years after Godzilla. Yes. So yes, the scenes where people were running from giant monsters. Yeah, that's all from Beast from 20,000 Fathoms and Godzilla, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the slides have colorized very well. Others not so much. We got a pink Jeep there. So the next day, I guess they all run into their haciendas to get away from it, and then it goes away. They don't really. They kind of end that like, well, what did you do to it? What happened to it? Did it go away? Mm-hmm. So again, they're thinking at this point there's only one, I think. Mm-hmm. Even though there were we saw two of them, I think, at the telephone pole thing, right? Or did we just see one?
No, there was just one. There was just one of them.
There was just one. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's only they all think there's only just one at this point, and then this guy shows up. This is Dr. Velasco.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, played by Carlos Musquiz. I hope I pronounced that right. Musquiz. Musquiz. Muzquiz.
Musquiz.
Musquiz. Dr. Musquiz, or played by Carlos Musquiz. Dr. Velasco. Velasco's easier to say.
Yep.
So I hope he's using the actor's name. And he meets up with everybody, and he is from. He's from
the University of Mexico City. The doctor before, the one we were making fun of with the scorpions. He sends the samples off to him because he's like the leading expert in all this stuff.
Okay. I'm out of drink. Damn it. So yeah. Dr. Delgado or Father Delgado. There he is. Yeah, now they know what they're dealing with basically at this point. And they keep powwowing and putting their heads together. What do we do now? Okay, well let's check around, see if we can find it where it went off to. And maybe it left a trail and we can follow that and we'll find out where it's hiding basically, and we can kill it. That's the kind of thing. So we'll find a way to kill it. Now, this is a scene where Juanito really likes Dr. Scott's boots. If you're not going to have them, he's a good-natured kid, but, he's trouble. Why, yes, Juanito. Ever seen a grown man naked? kind of reminds me of Peter Graves, when you look at him a little bit. Young Peter Graves. You ever watch movies with gladiators, Juanito? I hang out with Dr. Ramos a lot. Sorry, shouldn't go there. So they all go out, and Teresa Alvarez goes with them. She's gonna, do her thing, I guess. Because a lot of this land around here is hers, belongs to her ranch, I guess. So she's there, and they're looking. They're looking at they're seeing signs. They're following a trail. They're seeing dead cattle, and it's all leading to the volcano. So basically, it brings them to the volcano. There's the dead cows. We're on the right track. And again, Major Cosio and Dr. Velasco are in contact with each other all the time on their hot radios. And they're all heading in the same direction. And you're going to have to help me here. There's somebody on top of a plateau here on a horse. And what happens here? Because it looks like they fall off the horse, but I don't know. I mean, they're all reacting like something bad is happening.
Yeah, he falls. Yeah, does
he fall into the volcano?
He falls into the, yeah. There's like a little earthquake or things about to erupt, and yeah, he just topples over, and that's why she's like, "Oh no!"
And that's one of her men.
I just lost another man. Damn it! Yes.
Okay, so yeah, she's not happy about it, and they go up there and they look down. They say, "Oh, okay, well, we can probably probably go down there and check and see what's down there." So they get like a nice little basket and a crane, and
well, I think they figure
the scorpion
out
is down there. We'll find it, and we can maybe we can bomb it and kill it.
Yeah, I think they figured out that the scorpions only come out at night. I think Velasco mentions that, and so that's why they're like, "Oh, it's daytime, so we need to go down there." Yeah.
Well, okay then. Well, and it's only been one night. I mean, that's a pretty ballsy statement, being that it's the first night that they've even seen these things was last night, so.
Well, I think he's like an expert on he's kind of like the guy in Them, who's like the
expert in giant scorpions.
He's an expert on scorpion behavior.
They're sensitive to the light. They come out of the volcano. Or it, I should say. They all think it's just one still. Juanito's like, God, I hope you're okay. Maybe I'll come down with you. No, stay here. Stay where it's safe. Bad boy. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to sneak into the basket because he's Juanito. So, yeah, they get in asbestos suits, because it's going to be hot down there. And they take some canaries down with them in case there's any, deadly gas from the volcano. And hey, if I don't come back, I hope this holds you. Dr. Scott makes his move. And Teresa likes it. So they go down. And again, nice little animation, little basket going down there on a string in front of a nice little matte painting. Again, very good, very nicely done by Willis O'Brien, special effects guy. They keep in contact on the radios up top. And of course, Teresa, now having been kissed by Dr. Scott, is now worried. Hey, that's my man. And like, well, we're okay so far. Hey, we're seeing the giant scorpion. He's down here. We've seen him. He's drooling. Man, he's drooling a lot. And they give each other a look. Oh, God, I hope they make it out okay. I think Velasco probably likes Dr. Ramos a lot. I keep going there. I'm sorry. He's my kind of guy. He likes, he likes scorpions and rocks and anyway. Let's get off that. So, they keep going down and down in the basket. And we find out that, Juanito's there with them. So when they get out of the basket, he's peeking around. And not only is there a giant scorpion down there, there's a giant centipede. Inchworm, glowworm. So these are supposed to be, I guess, throwbacks to prehistoric times that were released by the volcano. I'm not sure if I don't think they do the atomic thing in this. It's one of the few movies of this time where they don't use the atomic angle.
Right. Yeah.
And they see the inchworm, and they blast it with a flamethrower. Good move. Kill it. As Juanito watches in horror, now traumatized. And they report up, to the top. Hey, we're down at the bottom, and there's other stuff down here besides a giant scorpion. He's about halfway down in a little cave, and another scorpion, or a scorpion, shows up and comes after Juanito, who's in the basket. I guess it smelled him. I don't know. Do you see a nose there? And we realize now there's a whole bunch of scorpions down here. They come out. There's a whole family of them. And they're coming out. And they're coming out because I guess they see the centipede, or the inchworm, whatever you want to call it, as food. They're going to come out and eat it. And they do a little scorpion fight thing where, hey, I'm going to get a piece of this, that kind of thing. And again, one comes after Juanito too. Or no, Juanito jumps out because he's afraid for Scott and Ramos, because the scorpions are too close for them, I guess.
Yeah.
So he gets out of the basket, and there's a giant spider down there. That doesn't happen yet. And there's is that the giant one, the big one?
Yeah. That's the big mama.
The big mama.
Mama scorpion. Mm-hmm.
And it comes out, and it basically pushes the others aside. No, that's my foot. And this is where Juanito runs into the giant spider. No, I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm watching on a small iPhone. So I'm not seeing.
Yeah, no, they're watching them. Well, they take note of how they kill the centipede, and that's, they figure out, oh well, that's how it kills, with stinging on the, there's a certain spot that's very sensitive.
Okay, so they didn't kill it when they flamethrowed it.
Yeah. Well, no, we were using flamethrowers. They were trying to gas them.
Oh, gas it.
Using poison gas to kill.
Okay.
The
way the shot was, it looked like the colorization made it look like a flamethrower. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's been a while since I watched this film. I screenshot it last year to get it ready for the show. So I got to start watching movies right before we do them again, just to remind myself of the important things. Anyway, so Juanito's finally running away from the basket, and he runs into a giant spider. So now, Willis O'Brien fans who love King Kong, the original King Kong, there has always been the kind of holy grail talk about a scene, a pit scene, where spiders and scorpions and stuff like that were attacking the guys that are thrown off the log by Kong, but it was just too graphic, and they took it out of the film. And people believe that somewhere that scene might still exist somewhere, and then they might find it, and they might be able to restore it and put it in the film again. Well, here actually we get the scorpions and the spiders and and centipedes and stuff like that. And this is kind of I guess his way of getting that scene made, but in a different movie.
That's exactly right. That's exactly it. Yep.
So and now they realize, oh my God, Juanito's down here. What the hell are you doing here, dumbass? They don't call him a dumbass. I made that up. But they're not happy that he's down there. And they report up top, hey, Juanito's down here. Damn it, we got to get back up real quick. It's dangerous down here. There's all kinds of creatures. And then they look over and they see that their basket is being attacked by a scorpion. And it's wreaking havoc with the crane up top. They're afraid that it's going to pull the crane down into the cavern, into the chasm. And it just is it's just attacking their basket. Damn it.
Mhm.
They can't get near it because the thing's got it stinging it. So Juanito's like, maybe I should not have come down here. That's a look of a kid that's made a mistake right there.
Mhm. Mhm.
And again, it's yanking on it, and they're looking at it, it's like, oh my God. And look at this guy that's the crane operator. Man, he's not happy. He's hating life right now.
Yeah.
This is not a good day for me. They
I
might
should have
pull me
stayed
down
home.
into Gavin. What's that?
I should have stayed home.
I should have stayed home. Now the scorpion goes away from the actual basket that it's torn up. And Ramos grabs a hold of the rope, the wire, whatever you want to call it, and decides to ride it up. Help me out here. It's been a while.
Mhm.
I'm not sure why Ramos went first and didn't take one.
I don't know. I think it was like, well, I'm gonna test this.
Maybe.
But yeah, because the scorpion bites the end of the it just leaves the rope there, and
The rope hanging. So
he's
Ramos
like,
goes, okay, well, I'll see
yes,
if I can make it all the way up,
yep,
and I'll send it back down for you.
yeah, he was kind of being the hero. It's like, yeah, well, no, let me go first. Make sure it's safe.
Let me get the hell out of here.
Okay. I've had enough.
So they show that he's not having a good time holding on to that cable while they bring him up.
Yeah.
Should I bring you up now? Is there no scorpion? And he just barely makes it up to the top, and he's yeah, it hurt. His arms hurt. And there's some canisters there. Explosives?
Gas. It's poison gas.
They're gonna gas these things.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna exterminate them.
Yeah. Well,
like the bugs they are.
exactly.
So they're sending those down.
No, they just sent the rope back down.
You just send the rope back down.
They're like, oh, tie it in a knot, so we don't have this problem. And they bring
so you can put your feet around it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they bring Scott and
Scott
Juanito
says,
up.
"Hang on to me," and Juanito hangs on him, and they pull him up. And just in time, they look at the scorpion, just missed him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the big one, I think.
Yep.
So Teresa's like, what the hell are you doing down there? I just want to be with Mr. Scott. But she gives him a little hug. And he's, telling Velasco what went on down there. And then they throw the gas down.
Mm-hmm.
And it blows up. And it's like, okay, that's the end of that. All those monsters down there are dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a relaxing moment afterwards between Scott and Teresa, Miss Alvarez. And, their relationship is growing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you look at his trunks there, something else might be growing as well. Anyway, so he makes the move on her again. So, yeah, I told you I'd be back, baby. I think they're in front of a waterfall there.
Yeah.
Could be a lava flow.
No, it's a waterfall.
Hope we don't get killed by that lava.
This magma brings out your eyes.
I love the reflection of the magma in your eyes. So now we're back at the institute where Velasco works. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Velasco, and he has some bad news for Scott, and that is they've spotted the giant mother scorpion. It's still alive. It got away. And I love this hee-haw moment where Ramos just happens to be outside of his window. Hey, what's going on? Oh, put you on the phone? Have I show you my new rock? So they all fly out to Mexico. I guess it's Mexico City.
Yes. Uh huh.
I don't know why I keep thinking that some of this happened in New Mexico, but anyway.
No.
Okay, so it's all in Mexico. It's in Mexico
Yeah.
City. All right, so they go to Mexico City, which is a big, bustling city now. Mexico City. And they meet with a guy that looks very Anglo American. And he takes them to a place where they play a recording to him, and it's obviously the Scorpions, or the Scorpion, the giant one. And then they show him a slideshow. Yes, our man picked up this giant picture of the giant scorpion just outside of Mexico City. So we got to work fast. And their plan is to lure it into the Mexico City Stadium. Maybe that was why I thought it was in Mexico, New Mexico, because there's like a stadium there. Mm-hmm. It's like I didn't realize Mexico City had like a baseball team or a football team.
Oh, probably baseball team. Yeah.
Baseball. Yeah. It looks like a football field inside, though. But
or
I remember there was a model kit of this made when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That came out like in the late 60s, early 70s. There was model kit. It had the black scorpion, and I think it was the helicopter. It was nipping at helicopters that are flying over him. And that's one of those. Go ahead.
I was going to say, since it's Mexico, it might be a soccer field or football.
Okay, there you go. Didn't even think about that. We don't think about soccer all that much here.
Yeah.
So we have some nice dinner scenes. Scott looking very James Bond there. Lighting up a smoke. My name is Scott. Hank Scott. And she's looking lovely and again alluring, and she's hey, I can't wait to get back to the hotel. And they're out again. She's in a different outfit, so they're enjoying their time there in Mexico City while they're waiting for the Scorpion to strike.
Mm-hmm.
And we get a train scene. There's always a train in the giant monster.
Always a train.
Kaiju training films. There's always a train. There's got to be a train scene. So the Scorpions, there's more than one, attack the train track. They come out and attack the train track. I kind of fused those slides together so it looked like one slide, but anyway. Again, some nice animation, and we get the lights of the train alighting on the monster just before the train hits, and the guy reacting. Duh! Engineer reacting. Again, it's the train scene. What can I say? Mm-hmm. And of course, the train hits. There's no time to stop. The train hits the Scorpion on the track, and it derails, and everybody's thrown to one side, and Scorpions start attacking and ripping people apart and stinging people, and they're trying to run under a train bridge to get away, and another drooling Scorpion's heading their way. And the Mama Scorpion shows up, and this is a guy getting pulled apart. Ouch! Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
Yep.
Those were his last words. And the Mama Scorpion shows up and starts, telling him what's what. Starts killing him, and no, this is my food. So they all die at her hands. She's had it with these kids. And it's heading towards Mexico City, and they report to I think Ramos. I'm sorry, not Ramos. Scott and Teresa hear it on the radio about the train derailing, and they go to the Velasco's office, and they all powwow again, and Ramos is there. That joke I made about Velasco and Ramos is going to be extremely funny at the end of this timeline. I just remembered what the last slide was. Anyway, it's them giving each other kind of a nice look like, okay, it's over now. We could. So evidently in Mexico City, there is like an arc de triomphe there.
Mm-hmm.
It comes through the Scorpion, and it's the big one. And again, their plan is to lure it into a stadium there by putting sides of beef out on the road. They got trucks full of sides of beef, and there he goes, and I smell beef. Drool, drool. Attack of the drooling scorpions. And once they get it in there, they're going to harpoon it with an electric, steel electrified harpoon in the mouth. They got to shoot it in the mouth. And then they're going to electrocute it from the inside out. That's their plan.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm thinking, you can't try, flamethrowers. You can't try, the heavy duty missiles first. You got to go for this kind of crazy one-off plan. So there they are in the stadium. You see any goalposts on the end? There's the sides of beef being thrown on the tracks or on the stadium grounds.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh, I'm not talking to you, Siri. There's a moment that's going to end up on a best of reel someday. And the Scorpion goes right for it. Drool, drool, drool. Sides of beef. They don't run. So here it is coming into the stadium. Actually, they do shoot at it. They have tanks there and other guns and stuff, and they shoot at it. It doesn't really work. So I guess I'm being a little harsh on these guys. Maybe this plan is the only plan that's going to work. They got to shoot it from the inside. They got to shoot it from in the mouth. So they shoot it. I can't remember why it doesn't work the first time.
Because he missed.
They missed?
Because
but it's
he
hanging
missed the
off
first time.
His lip there.
Well,
did they shoot it in the face? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it kind of went on. Yeah, it goes off the side. Yeah.
Oh, it's off to the side.
It doesn't
okay,
take,
so
it doesn't
it
take.
hit his shell. It hit his impenetrable exoskeleton. I should say that like Burgess Meredith is his exoskeleton. So yeah, a helicopter gets too close, and he's clawing at the helicopter, and again it yanks the thing out of his face. So here's where Major Cosio makes his fatal mistake. He grabs the electrified wire while it is still active. Hey, turn off the power!
So that's a they knew that they missed. He's reeling it in. They had time to say, "Hey, shut the power off. We're going to try it again." But no, they let this poor guy get electrocuted.
When a giant scorpion is attacking,
better.
You're not thinking clearly.
Yeah. Well.
So I guess they didn't even think. Oh, he's not stupid enough to grab the actual electro wire. And there's the money shot right there. He finally gets a helicopter. Before they kill me, I'm going to get a helicopter. And then they shoot again, and they get it in his mouth. Now, I'm not sure if that's the wire, if that's the drool, but they shoot it again. They get it in the mouth. I
think that's the wire. Yeah,
it might be the wire, but it looks like it's coming up from the ground anyway. But anyway, the other time they shot it was straight across, And then he's like, "Turn the power back on." That's Ramos's line right there. That's his move right there. Turn on the power again. And they hit the switches and they electrocute that sucker. They fry him from the inside out. They microwave him. They fry him from the inside out. And it's a beautiful death scene. And the Academy Award goes to Giant Black Scorpion. A long, dramatic death scene. What kaiju gets that? I mean, seriously. So he finally goes over. Turn. I think it was longer than the Cyrano de Bergerac. Who's the fat guy that played him? Oh, geez, terrible. He used to pee on airplanes. Like really rude, disgusting. Depardieu.
Oh,
The Depardieu
yeah.
death scene in
Gerard Depardieu, yeah.
Cyrano de Bergerac was like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This is a pretty long death scene. Anyway, so the dignitaries are all happy. They get off the platform. Scott goes to his woman. They look at the black scorpion one last time. That's a lot of scorpion meat. Nothing goes to waste. And Velasco and Ramos decide to have dinner together. You know, you can hang around here a lot longer if you like. I like you. And look at that face on Teresa. Let's head back to the hotel, sweetie. All this killing giant scorpions has made me hot. Let's go, baby. And that is the black scorpion. That's our moment of zen right there. What the hell am I looking at now?
Just one final shot of it.
Kiss.
Yep.
And then the end. Yeah. That's the movie. That's the training film. There it is. The moment of zen right there. Come on,
like,
baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're getting some tonight. Yep.
It's going to be a good night tonight. Going for a record. But hey, it's Mara Corday. Who wouldn't? You know.
I mean, come on.
Okay, so that's it. God, Fantastic. Not Fantastic Planet. That's another movie. Forbidden Planet. Next episode. If you're interested, come and join us live next Thursday. Again, there are a lot of great shows. We also do Roland Pruitt does a kaiju review where he does Godzilla films, the Toho films, and the Godzilla Kong films. The Monarch ones. We also have two guys and a gal talking movies. I think next Monday they're going to be talking about Robert Duvall. Just check us out on Cosmos Creative TV on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We got lots of archived episodes. If you, excuse me again, damn. If you have a cherry drink, it's just knocking me out. If you have a favorite monster movie from your childhood, we probably already reviewed it. So there you go. So thank you again, Sergeant Major Havoc. For helping along, getting through this. Again, I got to start watching these things again before we do them. I'm making myself look bad here. Until then, yeah, keep an eye out for those big monsters.
Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, or else you may receive more than just nightmares.